Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a reading on screen here for the twin flame journey. It's been a wild time, guys. I feel like a lot of us are revisiting energies from prior years, prior experiences, maybe things that we thought we had already transmuted. Okay, things are coming up, old pains, maybe even pains from like 20 years ago. Okay, these are wounds that we haven't fully cleared. I can't honestly tell you guys what the planetary placements are that are making it like this, but I know a lot of people have been going through it. And the words that have been coming to me lately a lot are like personal empowerment and really looking forward and not allowing yourself to anymore be in situations where you give your power away. Even people that you've always been close to, or you thought that they were healthy relationships. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick reading here for the collective. Hope you guys are doing well. I did want to get into my astrology reading, so let's see the first cards that want to come through here. Yep, we got Hierophant energy. A lot of lessons are being learned right now. Okay, we've got 2 5s, guys. This is a lot of conflict, a lot of internal conflict, a lot of battles within our mind with the 5 of Swords, feeling like maybe people are turning their back on you, or feeling like you need to turn your back on others here, okay, for the sake of yourself. It's kind of like every man for himself. It's almost like what's going on in the world right now, which I don't want to get too much into politics, but it's like you want to love other people and you want to be there for them, but not at the expense of, not just because you realize on this journey that so much of this entire journey is about, and this is maybe even amplified coming from me, because as a very Capricorn, Saturn ruled person, everything feels like punitive, like lessons, like hardships, like karma, okay? But in general, this journey is a lot about learning lessons and passing tests, because we know what happens when we don't learn them is that they come back around, and sometimes they're even more painful the second and the third time around. And so I personally on this journey have been very hard on myself when I know intuitively something and I don't follow my gut, because I know that the universe is just gonna have that same thing show up again. And so we're not just choosing paths because we're like, well, this is right for me, I don't care about others. It's because we know that the universe is never gonna let it go until we pass that test. And sometimes that does require us being selfish. That requires us turning our back, because the spiritual connection and the spiritual trust and faith is more important than any connection, okay? Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, personally, I'm not like, there's no attachment to any masculine in my life, regardless of whether I identify as being on the twin flame journey. So I feel I passed that test, but there's been other forms of that same sort of codependency that have come up for me, and it's all a reflection back to yourself, okay? And a lot of times we have this narrative in our head, and this was developed as a child, that when we look out for ourselves and when we don't do what others want us to do, we may have been scolded as a child. You're selfish, you're all you care about is yourself. You may hear those narratives in your head when you decide on these things. But what I want you guys to do is trust in your faith, trust in your spiritual support team is supporting you in these bold decisions to look out for yourself, okay? Because the other path is just going to lead you down continuous things, okay? And it's like, you know the truth here. You have the truth deep within you. You don't need to go to anyone else. This is about you standing in your truth. And from this is creating this new life of yours. You see, we have like the bee and the butterfly. It's like, trust that abundance will come to you when you stand in your truth. And it doesn't matter, like, as empaths, we're always like, but how is this going to make other people feel? But we when we love ourselves, guys, and we honor ourselves and we allow others to figure out what it looks like for us to be assertive, we're actually doing things out of love, and it's gonna benefit others, okay? Oh my God, you see, we've got the world, and I feel this is like, oh my God, a bad biatch, okay? The world here is like, bitch, I have the flame in my hands. You don't hold the flame. I hold the flame within me. I know my truth. I know what's good for me. I'm no longer on this merry-go-round, and that's what it is. And I know that you guys come to this reading, and I will get a little bit into the masculine to know what your person feels, and I will get into that. But as a divine feminine, I will be doing you a disservice and myself a disservice to show up here and not talk about what it is we're learning within ourselves. And whether it's your masculine, whether it's a family member, whether it's a boss, whether it's a friend, these things are always going to reflect back to you things that you're learning within yourself, okay? I want to see the animal card that we are embodying right now. I will get into your person and how they feel. And I say your person because it's not just about your masculine. For some of us, we're navigating other situations. Okay, we have a possum playing dead, okay? When I see the possum, I think of self-preservation. I think of intelligence. I think of strategy. I think of boundaries. I think of creativity, finding creative way. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be honest here, guys. This wasn't included when I shuffled because it was in the box, but the possum was meant to come out. So I personally, the feeling I get when I don't like possums, but I mean, I don't dislike any animal, but it's like, it kind of grosses me out when I see it. So that could be retreat. I take time for myself and I move forward with ease. Your getaway may make you seem detached, but by taking this time for yourself, your inner world thrives and you are able to create. I just got this healing mist spray. This is a company, actually, when I used to live in Philadelphia, a girl, this girl was the girl that created these. She became, I think she ends up having a different distributor, but she was the first like tarot readings I would get that made me buy my own deck, and it's part of my spiritual journey. And that says to create, and this is creative energy. This is create. So this has carnelian crystals, palo santo, rosemary, frankincense, grapefruit, and bergamot. I love this. I'm not trying to advertise for her, but I wanted to kind of do some healing energy videos, but this, the only thing is it's not coming out very easily. I think you guys already know the answers. You already know what the person you're feeling feels towards you because you could feel it. And you guys are energetically connecting in the spiritual realm. Whatever you're feeling, they're feeling too, but we're going to get some messages from them, okay? What does your person want to say here? And this could also be what you want to say. I feel in the last 2 weeks we've upgraded, guys. We have come to our knees and we have discovered truths within ourselves that are taking us to the next level. You and I were too young. I want you, okay? So what I get from this is that timing wasn't on your side, but it doesn't change the connection. It doesn't change the fact that they've always desired you. But timing was, you know, I posted this on my Instagram from How I Met Your Mother. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay, so there's words left unspoken, and then we have that with the Ace of Swords energy. There's communication needed, desired here. Okay, let's get from my Whispers of Healing. And I may continue this. And now I know people had this gripe like, oh, we can't afford it. Like, I can't do Patreon. That's not fair to cut it off. Well, guys, I also have my own bills to pay. But I promise you, I'm not gypping you guys on here of anything. It's just how it is when you do extended videos. You pay to get more information, but it doesn't mean what I've said to you is incomplete, okay? So if you can't afford it, then it's okay. I'm not gypping you. It's this lack mentality, guys, you know? Like, I feel like we're always looking at what we're not getting, and we're being called to look at what we are getting from a situation, even from pain. What are we getting? Okay, so it's a gratitude thing. Hydrate. Well, okay, water. Water could be very cleansing for you right now. This could also be something about water signs, and actually this is telling me to hydrate. It's time to cleanse, restore, and renew your energy. Clear out the old, okay? Maybe go somewhere where you could sit and look at fish in a pond and just get that tranquility, okay? It's also Pisces season, and that's like we've been crying and cleansing ourselves, all right? Sincere relationships. We're never gonna have this, guys, until we realize that we are worthy of walking away from things that are not this, okay? This is number 29, this is number 33. Let's get one more here. And we have compassion, okay? Compassion for yourself, guys, first and foremost, because a lot of us are angry with ourselves for a lot of things. We feel we've let our boundaries down, we've let ourselves down throughout this journey. It first starts with being compassionate with ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Patreon. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm gonna use the this deck. Lola, hey! She's eating cardboard, sorry guys. This is the Untold Messages of the Heart from Aqua Moonlight, and a couple more decks. All right, guys, I'll see you guys over there. Bye.